May profits be upon you. We're going to go over the RT Money Meter currency strength rankings for the upcoming week. Now, the RT Money Meter tracks the rate of change over 15 weeks, over the past 15 weeks or 3 months in each currency. And that's what gives me this little number right here. All right. So what I want you to note is the what do you call trends. All right. Like the US dollar, you see that it went from last week, it was at 474. This week, 845. Number one still. None of the rankings, matter of fact, changed from last week. However, the strengths did change. The strengths, right? The currency strengths did change. And what we want to note is those that are tracking higher, and those that are tracking lower. We want to catch those trends and put them against each other, right? All right. Aussie is trending down from a bullish neutral kind of ranking last week to minus 2.04. When it gets past minus 2, that's when I start to take notice. All right. All right. CAD, same way, down to minus 0.35, tracking down. Boom. Right. Boom. All right. What about New Zealand dollar? Minus 2.16 last week to minus 5.09 this week. Very weak. This one gets a check mark because we want to put this one against stronger ones, don't we? Because it's so weak. All right. It's getting weaker. Swiss franc, excuse me, minus 3.96 down to minus 6.14, another check mark. All right. Track is trending down. All right. Euro minus 5 last week to minus 7.64 this week. Ooh. And pound last week, minus 5.67. This week, minus 8.02. This one gets a double check mark. Those are some weird looking check marks, all right? Yen, minus 10, by far the weakest and getting weaker. Golly, gee, funds. All right, minus 12.04. So there's some things that we want to make note of, right? Policies like the yen. Bank of Japan intends on continuing to buy bonds to keep this yen devalued, all right? And because it's trying to stabilize and keep its economy stable, right? And that's the best way for it to go. And because it's weak, we can put this against stronger currencies, right? Also with the US dollar, got FOMC on Wednesday, we got NFP on Friday. This is going to be a turbulent week. This is kind of week that you might want to sit out on. Last week was a rough one, kind of roller coasterous, like the previous week before that, all right? But just be careful this week, all right? But maybe it might be best to take US dollar strength plays after FOMC, all right, after Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday could see markets kind of position themselves, all right, especially the majors, and then get ready for a pullback, a drop, okay? You just got to be careful depending on what you're playing, especially like if you're looking at US dollar CAD plays, all right, you're going to be looking for just the opposite. So prices might pull down just to spring up, okay, on Wednesday. So what am I looking at? What should we be looking at? I always look at the last two against the top two, right? Not so interested in a whole lot of strength plays with the Aussie, but because it's kind of weak on its own and trending down. But the thing is that it is strong relative to the weaker pairs down here, okay? So I want to look for the same kind of plays that I made last week, which were pound USD, New Zealand dollar USD, Euro USD, Aussie USD. I was looking for shorts on those. And was I wrong? Was I wrong? Was I wrong? No, I was not wrong. I was 100% accurate on that bias. All right. And I hope that you were able to benefit from my analysis on those pairs. Those are on my favorites list. Hold on. Let me look here. Ooh, the hot watch. Right. I had them right there. Was I wrong? Check it out. Tell me I was wrong here. I said take shorts. I said take shorts. All right. Maybe we might see a little pullback and then take shorts from Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, all the way down. All right. Was I wrong? No, I wasn't. I was 100% accurate on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, all the way down. All right. We started to see a little rally on pound on Friday, but for the week it was bearish. Just like I said, Aussie USD, same deal, just bearish all the way down. It looked like it's going further down, right? New Zealand USD. Tell me I was wrong. I told you. All right, take shorts and hold it. This is the play. You should all be rich. For those that watch my videos, you should all be rich. Now, something I want to make a cautionary note on. I'm looking at futures and I'm looking at Canadian dollar. All right. Again, it is weak on its own, right? But if you see how it blipped up like this here, all right, came up and then the sellers came back in to force price back down to close bearish for the day. This was a wild ride. I want you to look at that against the oil. We can get rid of all of that because I'm going to do a new analysis here. We can get rid of all those markings, right? Closing the gap, came up and closed the gap. Look at oil. It did not make a new low. So it looks like it wants to go higher. All right. So you understand that the Canadian dollar and oil are intermingled. All right. Intermingled. They are correlated. Okay. And when oil is strong, Canadian dollar tends to go up with it. All right. So just bear that in mind. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I want to keep the video short. I will see you in the next video. If you find that the RT Money Meter is helping you with your analysis, I'd like to hear from you. If I can find it, I'd like to hear from you because I think it's a good guide. It's just, something to say, let me set my bias on this, on the strongest ones against the weak ones. It's pretty simple. You see how accurate it was last week. If you find it beneficial, leave a comment. Okay. Also, give me a like if you want to see more content like this. All right. Give me a like if you appreciate what I'm putting out. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for sharing a few moments with me. All right.